Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. How you guys doing today? I'm doing great, Still busy as all get out, but finding some time to record, which is nice, always good. And I got a plan for today, a little bit of a plan. My plan is to do a lot of different things, actually. And I know something you guys have really been wanting to see me do is get back to working on my base, my Tony Stark Iron Man mansion. And I think we're going to get to a little bit of that today and chip away at it, I guess. And also, I got a lot of other like little jobs I want to take care of, just a lot of little things I've been wanting to do. And I'm kind of just in the mood for one of those kind of hodgepodge type episodes where we just do a lot of little things and start making some progress here and there. So the first thing is I've been getting a lot of complaints from hermits that they want mending books. The elytras are flying, flying literally. And yeah, there hasn't been any mending books. So I went ahead and did some more trading and I got 15 more. I don't know why I always go with 15. But we'll see. I'm actually curious to see if these are still here at the end of the episode because I'm going to be doing a lot of little things. It's probably going to take me a few days as I'm recording. And we'll check back at the end of the episode and see if they've sold by then. And I'll let people know. Please, Cub fans trying to get some heads. All right. And also, I wanted to put this here. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. So now people can come in here and grab their diamonds out of their ender chest. Ooh, something else we might do is maybe get some beacons built up. Yeah, lots of little things. I got a lot of different ideas on things we could do this episode, so I don't want to just list them off right now because I'm not sure if I'll change my mind on any of them or how much time each one's going to take. Oh my goodness, he was right. That's a thunderstorm. All right, guys, so to start things off today, what I want to do is take care of this getting through the bedrock ceiling of the Nether situation. So up here, this is where Azuma's been getting up through the ceiling, and it's got these mine carts, and you get in and you take suffocation, you gotta jump and click into that cart, and I don't know, guys, I don't know. It's a little wonky if you ask me. Taking damage to get up here isn't cool. So I'm gonna attempt to break bedrock, and I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. It worked in snapshots, I know that. And Myren, Eario, I think is his name, I'll put a link in the description, has a tutorial on how to do this. And I'm going to build it up and we're going to see if it works. So first I got to go watch the tutorial and then I'll start building it up and we'll come back and we'll find out if it does indeed work. And we are still in 1.9.2. So we're still waiting on official release of 0.3, but we're going to find out if it works. So let's build some redstone. All right, so I got the first part of this built up, and basically what we're going to try to do is remove these piston heads. And to do that, we're going to place a minecart with TNT on this activator rail right there. And then we're going to pull this lever. A delay is going to happen, and basically it's going to extend that piston right when the TNT blows up. So let's see if that much works. We'll activate it. We'll step away. All right, let's go see. We should be missing a piston head. Perfect. All right, so far so good. And now I got to build up the next part. All right, so we're going to try to do this again and remove this one now. So I need to place down another minecart with TNT. Now I have a block here that's going to get powered, and it should extend this piston head exactly when that blows up. So let's see if we can do this. Back away a bit so we don't get hurt. And all right, let's go look at it. Perfect. All right, so now what we want to do is actually place a block up from this, so bud power it basically, and that way I can turn the power off on here and I can start to get some of these repeaters back and kind of clean this up a little bit. And then I need to do some precise redstone timing to the back of this guy. I might have to remove some stuff here just to make room for it, but that's okay. So let me get that done. I'll be right back. All right. Turned out I didn't have to remove anything, and I was able to fit this in. So we got all these repeaters in with a precise bit of timing on them. And now the moment of truth, guys. We're going to find out if this works. So step one, power this on. You get exactly what you would think you would get. The piston extends because it's getting powered. These can't really do much because, yeah. And so now we're going to remove the bud power on these. And then, let's watch this closely. We're going to have to flip this off. And something really weird just happened right here. It looks like we're short a piston all of a sudden. And we got our heads back on these guys. So let's see if it worked. And we did it. We removed a piece of bedrock, but it looks like it's the wrong piece. How could that be? Oh my goodness, did I really mess that up? Oh my goodness, we needed to remove this one right here. Wow. I am such a derp. Well, the good news is that we did find out that we can remove bedrock still. And so I'm just going to have to build this thing up again, do all that over, and remove this one. Always with the derps. All right, let me try this again. Alright, there we go. So now when we come up Azuma's ladder here, we just take a turn right here and we go straight up and boom. Easiest way to get on top of the Nether now. So awesome, so awesome. I gotta drop Azuma a note and let him know that this should make his trips up to working on this guy a little easier. And then, of course, my way out to the Scream Machine that way. And, oh, man, yeah, that reminds me. There's something else I want to do, and I think I'll do it next. Yeah, because I want to make this travel even easier than it is now. So, yeah, let me go gather some things. Alright, so before I get on with that project, I was notified on Skype that we have a bit of a situation here at iBooks, and check this out, guys. Yep. Remember those books we refilled? They didn't last more than an hour, and yeah, sold them all. So another 15 books have been sold. That's like 130 now that we've sold, and so I have to restock this guy. But since I was out, there was a couple people that really said they needed books, and it's like every time I restock it, they don't even get a chance to get in here. So I told them, you know what, I will take special orders, and I'll just kind of reserve them some books so that they have a chance to actually get some. And so that's what we're going to do right now. I had a special order from Scar, so what I'm going to do is just pop down a chest over here, and we'll put in, he wants 10 books. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mending books, and then we'll just put a sign on it that says reserved for Scar. All right, and we also had an order from Doc and Etho, so let's go ahead and pop them down a chest. Now, I'm not so sure what they needed. They said they wanted 5, but I don't know if they meant 5 each or 5 total. So for now, I'm just going to put 5 in here and hope that they only needed 5, because it's going to be hard for me to get, oh my God, I have to go get more, obviously. And so we'll just say this is reserved for Doc and Etho. All right, so that's them. That's another 15 books that we'll have to keep track of, and that leaves me with, what, 6 books? So Azuma also said he needs more books. I think the reason why we're selling a bunch of elytras all of a sudden, or elytras, these books, is because of the elytras. So, you know, everybody wants mending on them. So Azuma actually wants 4 books, so we'll put 4 in here. We'll put a sign on that says reserved for Azuma. All right, so there they go. And I got one more order to fill. And judging by the chat screen here, yeah, it's Rendog. He's wanting 10 books, which means I gotta go do some more trade grinding to get 8 more books. So I got these. I just need to enchant them, so which means I got to trade for some emeralds. But I also wanted to do this. First of all, I'll take my diamonds out. I wanted to put a special orders book up so that when I do run out of books, people can actually just sign this book and say what they need. So let me show you what this got inside. It says, if mending books are out of stock, you can place your order on the next page. Please list the quantity needed, and for 1 extra diamond, I will personally deliver them to a location of your choice. Please do not sign this book. Thanks, Impulse. And then I give them a little example. So leave their name, how many books they want, where they want it delivered to, and just in case I don't know where that is, coordinates to that location. And then obviously at that point, they would just leave, 6 diamonds instead of 5. So let me see here. I'm just going to pop this onto the chest, I guess. Can we do that? Yeah. And then we'll put the book in there, and you can see it says special orders, so they can see that pretty easily and still access the chest. I think that's okay. It doesn't look great. But none of this looks great, and I'm still getting rich. So again, guys, it is on my to-do list. I haven't forgot about this store. I didn't just, when I made the store, it wasn't all about mending books. It just so happens that was the hot commodity, and still is, obviously. So yeah, let's pop these diamonds in here, and that's going to get me a few more diamond blocks so I can continue to work on that pyramid. But guys, there's something that I need to address. Something very upsetting has popped up outside my store here. Look at this. The mending camp. Purchased today. Mending books. 10 diamonds each. Somebody is capitalizing on the fact that I'm running out of stock. And you know what they've done? They're the reason why I ran out of stock. They came and they bought 4 of my books. I think they bought them from me for 5. And they turned around and made twice as much. They're charging 10. So I can't let this happen. As long as, I can't stop it, I guess. This person could come in and, obviously they can't really take these now because they're reserved. But the second I start filling this up, they might just do the same thing. And I know, guys, you guys all said you should raise your price. I purposely tried to make these books cheap. I didn't want to, I kind of wanted all the hermits to be able to have mending gear, and it's just, everybody be happy, low prices. It's not really that much work for me. It is a little bit of a grind. And also, guys, I got a little secret to let you in on. I'm going to be going into business. I'm going to be getting a new partner to help me keep this thing in stock. So CubFan has graciously offered to help me keep this thing in stock by doing the trading for me and getting the books and just making sure it stays stocked for a pretty nominal fee. He only wanted, he said 10%. And I said, you know what? There are 5 diamonds each. Let's make it 20%. For every book sold, you get a diamond out of it. And he's going to keep it stocked. So basically, that shop should pretty much run itself as far as I'm concerned if Cub's keeping it stocked. So obviously I'll still help because, 1 diamond for each book is still a little low, I think. I wouldn't mind paying him more if he asked, but we'll see. He might after he realizes the grind is real. So, all right, guys, I had to get more books so that I can fulfill Rendog's order because he's obviously excited about getting those mending books. He needs 10 of them, though, so it's going to take me a bit of time. So I'll get some trading done, get those books restocked, and then I'll get back to the project I was about to jump into before all that came up. All right, we are back. I got some more books, and it's time to put this down for Rendog. So let's go ahead and do that. He wanted 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That leaves us with 3 left. What do we do? I don't know what to do with them. But I think I'll just put him in there in the chest. Let's see. This is for Rendog. I think that's how he does his capitalization and stuff. I'm a little worried. I picked up all these torches, and now I think we're okay with lighting. Let's just put the torch in between the chests there. And I'm going to put the extra 3 in here for regular sale. If these 3 books end up in that shop and get sold for 10 diamonds, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not a businessman. I never have been. I don't know what you do in these kind of situations. But the good news is, at least I know Azuma, Rendog, Dakanetho, and Scar will get their books since we have them in here in their reserved boxes. So we are good to go there. I will let them know on Skype. They can come get them at any time. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep my eye on it and keep you guys updated. So, all right, time to get back to the project that we were about to start before this whole book situation came about. So let's go. All right, so we're here at the ice-spiked biomes. Or what do they call it? The official term, I guess, is, why can't I find it? Ice plain spikes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any ice spikes at all. I believe, I don't know if it was Mumbo or somebody came in here and basically cleared the whole thing out. And anyway, but that's not what I need. I don't need compressed ice or compact ice or whatever you call it. I need regular ice because I want an ice that mobs can't spawn on. And that way I can put it on the roof of the Nether on top of the ceiling there and make a little ice speedway. So Azuma built this little farm, this ice farm, and this is brilliant, by the way. Being able to just make sure that these blocks right here in the center never turn into ice, so that when you come in here and you just clear it all out, if I can do that quickly, let's see. It all should just regenerate, and then so you just kind of need to AFK every once in a while so that it all regenerates, and you'll get yourself plenty of ice. So really cool farm by Azuma. I think there's a tutorial on his channel for this, although you guys can probably tell already how to make it. You just want to make sure. Oh, I got a missing ice block. Okay, let's see. It should be right. Yep. Oh, that I wonder if that glitch is ever gonna get fixed. Like, that's been in the game for so long as I can remember. All right, so let's get all this ice. I got my depth strider boots so I can run around here. But yeah, as you can see, everything is filled back in, and the edges, of course, are going to start forming new ice because, yeah, that's how ice forms. Needs to start up against a block, basically, and then it starts spreading out. So I think we got it all, and I might AFK here again because, yeah, that's not going to be enough. So I'll probably just hang around here a bit and just keep collecting ice because I want to get as much as I can because this is good ice to get. Mobs can't spawn on it, and we can use it for those boat speedways that you can slide a boat across the ice really super fast. And I'm hoping that stays in the game for quite some time. We'll see. They should be focused on fixing those ghost block bugs, not taking away the fun stuff like boating on ice. So anyway, guys, all right, I'm gonna collect some more ice, and then we'll start on the path. All right, I got everything I need. I hope it's enough ice. It should be. And then I think I'll also put some guardrails on because it's hard to control that boat when you're going across the ice super fast. So all I need to do now is basically just lay down some ice heading west. And you can see this is where I came up. So I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit so it's not in the way of anything. And then we'll just go across here. Hopefully there's not lava underneath. And I think I'll just do one all the way down and then another one next to it all the way back. And if there's lava directly underneath the bedrock, there's a chance, I guess, that this could melt. But since it's regular ice, we have, you know, no mobs should be spawning on it going on, which is good. We want to keep this ceiling mob-proof so that all the different, you know, stuff up above can work properly, and we don't get stuff spawning down here that could, you know, like a ghast that could potentially break everything. So, all right, I got to work all the way down. It's going to be pretty far, and I'll get this thing done. All right, there we go. This thing is so much fun. Just watch, guys. Look at how fast this is. It's a little hard to control. If you start off going straight, you can pretty much go straight the whole time. But look at how fast we come up here, and then we just go flying off the end. I might need to put something at the end there to catch us or something. But, oh my gosh, now I can get back and forth so fast. Oh, this is the best. I really hope they keep this in the game. Oh my gosh. And boom, we just went like a couple hundred blocks in like no time. So awesome, so awesome. All right, I'm going to head up here, and I promised you guys last episode I was going to kind of show you how things were going. I really haven't done much AFKing, but I'm going to climb up there, and I think I already stole all the gold out of there. I might AFK for a bit. Yeah, and then we'll see how it does. That's it. That's the plan. All right, so I've been AFK, or trying to AFK at least, and it's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem, because currently, guys, we are in 1.9.2, as you all probably know. And in 1.9.2, there's a bit of an issue with pathfinding. I don't know if it's specific to zombie pigmen, but basically what's been happening is anytime I try to AFK here, within a couple hours, the server basically becomes unplayable for all the other hermits because there's some sort of memory leak that happens. And even though these guys aren't really pathfinder, you wouldn't think they would be, I think it's just stacking up in the memory and just causing the server to basically run out of memory or something. I don't know, because within a couple hours of being AFK, pretty much everybody that was playing on the server was complaining that it needed a reset, and so they reset, and I got kicked off, and then I came back on, AFK'd, and 2 hours later they wanted to reset again, and I'm pretty sure it was my fault. So I believe that's solved in 1.9.3. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I don't know. I personally love to AFK, and I don't think it's going to be a possibility for me. Also, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. It looks like a block went missing. There should be another soul stand block, and somehow just, it's just gone. So, yeah, not happy. And there's something else I want to show you guys. This has not been a good experience so far. You know, obviously the farm's working pretty good for gold and stuff. But here's the thing. What I did get time to AFK before servers were reset and stuff. Let me see if I can reach this bottom chest from here. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to fall off this thing. I don't have anything on me either. Let's go back. I should have went to the one layer below me. I put it down there so I could add some extra chests so that I'd have enough room while I was AFKing. So we'll see. I don't have any of my gear on me because I was afraid something crazy might happen, like a ghast would escape and kill me somehow. But look at this. We got all this gold, all this rotten flesh, all this golden rotten flesh. So you can see, not much, because I don't think I was on here for more than a couple hours total. But it's still pretty good, I guess, for that amount of time. But there's something missing. I mean, I didn't really want this to just be a gold and rotten flesh farm, although I'm not going to complain too much. There's no ghast tiers. There's no ghast tiers. This was meant to be the ghast tier farm. And I think I know why. I'm pretty sure I know why. So we did get our first ghast tier, if you remember, right after I built the farm. And so I thought all was good. But after further inspection, it looks like drops from the ghast when they're killed are not actually falling through the floor. They just kind of sit on the floor, and as the floor shifts back and forth, they just sit there and they don't fall through like they used to. I think what might have happened was with the one that I did get before, maybe it was kind of sitting on the edge here and the floor shifted and it just kind of fell, luckily, in between here. But as you saw there, I'm sure ghasts have spawned while I was AFK and nothing. And so I'm pretty sure they're just sitting on the floor and not shifting through. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That pretty much breaks this entire design. But don't fret. I'm a little upset, but I'm not totally upset because this can somewhat be salvaged, I believe. I think I have a way to salvage this and still make it into a ghast tier farm. But I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it today. I really wasn't planning on it. I did want to at least show you that things are semi-working, at least for the gold. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll fix that. I might have to just modify the design a bit. I definitely have some ideas on what we can do there. And we'll be just fine. So anyway, yeah, that was my rant. 1.9.2 fails again. I don't know what the deal is. I'm really hoping things get better, guys. I'm really hoping that 1.9.3 fixes some of this stuff, and then 1.10 just is like the most amazing update ever, because right now I kind of feel like 1.9.2 has given a bit of a black eye to Minecraft, at least for me. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of broken stuff right now, and I'm not too happy about it, as you could tell. But anyway, we are going to keep moving on because there's other projects and stuff I want to get to. And yeah, so you guys saw me build that ice path, and you know, I was talking about, I'm going to build these guardrails because it is pretty hard. What am I doing? I got a perfect opportunity to you know, use my wings, and I'm not going to take it, really? I do have them on. Oh, this is always fun. So yeah, you can see I got the ice path going down here, and I built the guardrails on the side to help us keep on it. That's so much fun. But then I started thinking there might be a better way to do this. Maybe we could make this even cooler. But I'm going to have to grab a couple different supplies to try some things out. So let me go run and get some supplies together. And I want to try something a little bit differently than what we did here. And we'll see if it works. It'll be interesting. For science! Alright guys, so we're going to try something here. As I was thinking about this too wide track maybe was a little bit overkill. Maybe we actually gave it too much room and we could fit a boat, maybe, just maybe, on a one wide ice track, kind of like this. So if we take some iron bars now, and I don't know if this is going to work, guys, and you guys might already be face palming, and we put the bars there. The question is, will a boat fit between these bars here and then be able to still glide across the ice? And then hopefully that will keep us from kind of bouncing around everywhere. That's my hopes. That's my hopes. So now we need to just figure out if a boat will fit. Can we even place it down? Because as far as I know, you needed like a 2x2. Okay, guess not. We're good. So that keeps us a lot more steady, it looks like, than having the 2x2. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to shrink it down to be this size. But then you know what else I thought? It might be kind of cool if we could add like a little dispenser action to this, right? So we go like that. We put the boat in there. Maybe we put like a pressure plate right here that we just kind of walk up on. Boom. And the boat just gets dispensed into our inventory. I really expected that to actually place the boat. Why does it not... Why does it just spit it out like that? That's weird. Oh, am I supposed to use a dropper instead? Maybe we could try a dropper. I could have just... I probably just totally derped that up. I don't have cobble on me. We were having a discussion in HermitCraft chat the other day about how cobble and dirt have actually become a hot commodity here on the server, which is quite funny. In fact, I think Azuma opened up a shop recently so that we could actually get that for cheap. So let's try a dropper. I don't know if it makes a difference. We're going to find out, though. I guess I didn't know. I didn't know. Things you learn every day. Let's see. Is this going to work now? Will this actually place the boat? No! Shouldn't it shoot the boat out? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Maybe we have to, like, trick it into thinking there's a surface here. I seriously thought it would place the boat for you. And I guess that's not the way it works. Huh. Well, that's too bad. I was really hoping we could dispense the boat out, and it would be an actual boat. I feel like something's wrong here. I feel like I'm totally doing something wrong. Let me try a few other things off camera and see if I'm just, you know, completely blowing it here. All right. Yep. Turns out I'm an idiot. So I've tried all sorts of different ways to do the dispensers and all that, and it turns out what you really need to do is have water, and then it will finally shoot the boat out. Yeah, it needs water. And now I'm faced the wrong direction. That's great. So that's kind of going to put a wrench in my plans in the Nether, of course, because we can't have water in the Nether to dispense the boats properly. So probably have to come up with a little more archaic of a design, something a little simpler. No redstone involved, a little more manual, which is a shame. I was really hoping we could dispense the boat and automatically break it and store it and all kind of cool stuff like that. But I think we're going to have to go with a different approach. All right, so here's the solution I came up with. Just a chest, you grab a boat, you jump up here, you put the boat down, and you go. Not that difficult, I guess. I mean, I really like the idea of just stepping on a pressure plate and having a boat dispense. But at least when we get to the end, we got the cactus here, grabs the boat, puts it back away for you, and then, or the next person in the chest, and then you can grab and go back. So that's okay. That works. I put these half slabs on top of the cactus so they wouldn't grow, and also people won't get hurt on them, that kind of thing. But yeah, that should work. It's a bit manual, but oh no, the boat went over here. Ooh, that's not good. So maybe the hopper didn't collect. I might end up putting a few more hoppers in, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep my eye on that. But that's how it's gonna work for now. I am glad that we got down to a single line of ice. That means we harvested like way too much ice earlier, and it's good because we got some left. So all right, guys. I had lots of plans this video, I'll be honest. I had lots and lots of plans, and here we are. The video is actually running pretty long, and so I'm going to save them. There's one thing I want to show you real quick, just so that it's not a total letdown, because obviously I started the video off and I said, we're going to work on the base today, but I want to take care of a few things. Well, taking care of a few things turned into a lot more work and a lot more time than I anticipated. But let me show you something. Look at this, guys. I have been doing the grind in the Nether, saving up blocks. I think now we have the ability to tackle a little bit more of this, maybe get the sides going and some of the roof. We'll see how far this lasts, but it did take me quite some time. And the plan today that I initially had was to get some more building done on this, but we're going to save it for next episode, and we will get quite a bit done on this, I promise. And I'm glad to have a few of those little projects cleaned up. Also, check this out, guys. Remember I went into business with CubFan, and he's going to start restocking the mini books, or the iBook store for me. Well, everything that I had delivered earlier in the episode had been picked up, and here's the profits from that. Look at that, almost 2 stacks of diamonds. That is amazing. And it looks like he hand-delivered those profits. Let's see what it says. Impulse, enclosed you will find your cut of recent profits from iBooks. I hope to discuss future iBook store plans for expansion with you in the near future, Cub. Yeah, definitely. I told him, I said, hey man, this isn't going to be just a mending store forever. We got other books to sell and things like that. But let's take these diamonds and let's just see how far these get us. Let's just see, because remember, we're still working on this diamond pyramid. Oh, that feels so weird to just throw diamonds on the ground. Let's see if we can pick those up. Not enough for another block. Okay, so we'll just put them back in there. We got 13 more blocks. Let's start replacing some and see if we've got enough now. So we'll replace these corners. I had to steal some gold to make the gold farm. Oh, and there we go. That looks beautiful again. And do we have enough? I don't think we do. I think we're still going to be just shy, I should say, of having the full thing. Of course, you guys all know the secret. It's not on the inside. It's got some iron. Eventually, I would love to have enough to do the entire thing. But it looks like, look at that. Did we do it? Oh my goodness. We did it, guys. The entire outside of the pyramid is now diamond. Oh, yeah, I really would. Just the one last little thing, that one blocker right there, we can see the edges. I want to make that diamond too, just so people don't get the idea that it's got iron on the inside. But oh my gosh, guys, we did it. That is so amazing. Diamond beacon, pretty much complete. Oh, being rich is awesome. Diamond textures are cool too. I love them. I love them. We're going to start building with diamonds. Oh, and with CubFan helping to restock the iBook store, I think there's going to be plenty more to come. So, awesome, guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.